Okay, we are recording. So nothing super special about this call, just really to help us all get on the same page with Team Cup and what Team Cup is and what our goals are and kind of what you have signed up for committing to. So I posted in the Strand, I think it was earlier today. I don't know, today was a big blur with Emma being sick. But I think it was earlier today, the prizes. So you can check out those, and it basically just shows the prizes you get for hitting Success Club as a team. So our goal definitely needs to be that everybody at least hits Success Club. I do want you to send me, though, sometime tonight, your personal goal on the Strand. And that can be hitting Success Club at the minimum. 6, and I would say if you have never hit Success Club before, or if it's been months since you've hit Success Club, then maybe that's what your goal needs to be, just hitting Success Club, which is 6 points if you didn't know, 6 points. If you have hit Success Club, or 6 is something you always get, then bump that number up. It needs to be something that you're going to have to work hard for, but that is obtainable too. So that is kind of to go a little bit over our goals. I also want to let you know that we do get points as a team for rank advancements. So if anyone rank advances during Team Cup, we get special points for that. So if you're just a coach and you become an emerald, we get points for that. If you're an emerald and we become a diamond, we get points for that. For me, I'm a 1-star. If I get my 2-star back, then we'll get points for that. And that's going to be my goal during our time with you so that I help our team get points. Here is how we are going to do that. First thing, and I'm going to share my screen so you can see it, because this is really the first thing that everyone needs to do if you have not already done it. And maybe you've actually already done this, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. Maybe. Harry, I can see you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so you're going to go to the Beachbody Champions page. If you are not a member of the Beachbody Champions page, let me know and I can add you. I think everyone on here is already a member of the Beachbody Champions page. Once you're in the Beachbody Champions page, you're going to click on Units, which is on the left-hand side if you're on a computer. It's probably on the left if you're on a phone too. Once you're on that, sorry, let me get rid of these 5 million messages. You're going to click on Units, and right here is amazing training that Beachbody has put together for coaches. It is so, so, so good. I am sending this time forward all of my new coaches here for training. Any of my coaches that get new coaches and they ask how can I get them started, I am telling them to go here. So I want you every day to just spend 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes going through this training. Just make that a little part of your day. It doesn't need to be a huge part, but this is really going to help you with so much. Now, if you already know how to do share a cart, you obviously don't need to do the share a cart training. And it says here what everything is. So if you already know these topics and these things, you don't need to rewatch them. But go through them and watch the ones that are going to pertain to you and that you need to watch. So that is number 1, just to make sure that we are all on the same page. We all have the same training. I actually went through all of them, even though I feel like I'm on top of everything. It just was helpful to me to watch these and kind of know what coaches are seeing and what the new coaches are seeing. That is number 1. Second thing I want you to do, if you have not already, I'm pretty sure Shelby has, but I don't know about everyone else, is print out your bats. Now, we were challenged at the very beginning of the year to print out bats for the entire week by Carl Deichler, by Julie Borez. They challenged us all to go ahead and just print them out for the entire week, or for the entire year. You can print them, it's 1 per week. You can print them out for the entire year, which I would recommend doing. Like Julie told us in her video, she said, if you run out, Are you really going to take time to print them off? Probably not. Like, you're just going to kind of get lazy and not do it. So why not go ahead and just get them all printed out right now? Whether you do that or whether you print them off for the next 4 or 5 weeks is totally up to you. But everybody go ahead and print out 5 copies so that you have them during your time with us during this cup competition. So Success Club Tracker, I'm going to show you exactly where to find that at. Again, you're going to go to Sparta. Not again. I don't know why I said that. You're going to go to Sparta. And once you're in Sparta, sorry, this is going really slow. You're going to go to Files. And then you're going to go to Business Activity Tracker. Print out at least 5 of those. I would recommend you print them out for the whole year, but at least 5 of them. I put them in a binder because that's just easier. I've done the method where I've had them on separate sheets of paper on my desk and they got lost, or they were here, or they were there. It's just so much more organized to keep it in a binder. So that is the second thing you're going to do. I am now going to go over something with you that I don't really know if I'm allowed to share, but we're just going to keep it between us that I'm sharing this with you because I definitely paid for this training. But I want to tell you some activities, and Shelby's actually in this training with me. But I want to go over with you the daily activities that Shelby and I are doing every day, and I really think they're going to help you on top of the bat. And it's just a few extra little things. I don't want you to flip out and think I'm adding a whole bunch of extra. It's not. It's just a few extra things that I think are going to make a world of difference with your power hour. Let me remember how to get there. I obviously did not fill it out today. Okay. I sat down to work and literally the school called and said, your daughter just puked more than any other child we've ever seen puke all over the place. So I hightailed it out of there and got to her. Okay. Sorry, I should have had this pulled up, guys. Okay, if you don't have a pencil and a paper, you get a pencil and a paper because I'm going to go over some things I want you to do. And again, this is super, like, going to take you literally maybe 5 minutes to do if it pulls up. Come on. And before I sit down to work my power hour, and that is part of kind of being in this group, is committing to working your power hour at least 5 days of the week. At least 5 days of the week, you're committing to doing a power hour by being in this group. And this is, why isn't this working? This is going to be, Shelby, you don't happen to have yours printed off, do you? I know some people print them off. You can't even get access to the tracker yet, can you? You're muted. I can't hear you. She must have it. Oh, wait, there it is. I got it, Shelby. I don't know if she can hear me. I see her coming back. I found it. I got it. Okay. This is a tracker that we have to fill out every single day in this group that we're in. If we don't fill it out, we get kicked out of this group, and we paid $600 to be in this group. So let me tell you, I'm filling this tracker out every single day because I'm not about to get kicked out of this group. First thing is personal development. That's just kind of a check for me because that's just something I do every day. So if you are not reading a personal development book, add that to your list of things to do. That doesn't mean you have to sit down and read. I do not have time to sit down and read. Probably no one else does either. That can be a podcast. That can be an Audible book, whatever you want it to be. But you need personal development in your life every single day, whether you're doing this business or not. So personal development. Second thing is affirmations. I want you at the beginning of each week to write down 3 affirmations. And before you sit down to read your power hour, work your power hour, I want you to read these affirmations out loud. And girls, this is probably the thing that I laughed at the most and was like, I don't need to read affirmations. This is so dumb. That is really what I thought. And the more I've done this, the more successful I have been. And when I read these affirmations, I read like I am saying them out loud, and I'm repeating them over and over again, sometimes even with my eyes closed. And let me tell you kind of the basis he gave us for the affirmations. So you need 3. The first one needs to start with, I am worthy of. The second one, I am capable of. And the third one, I am creating. And I'll read those again. I am worthy of. I am capable of. I am creating. And I'm just going to give you mine for this week. Mine is, I am worthy of elite. I am capable of a 5-star business. I'm creating a 6-figure business. And when I say those, girls, I'm not kidding. I'm like, I am worthy of elite. I am worthy of elite. Like, I'm sitting there like pumping myself up. I'm closing my eyes, and then I get busy and I get to work. Okay, so affirmations, I want you to be doing those before your power hour. Plan out your day. That just means that you know exactly, for you guys, that just means you know exactly when your power hour is going to happen. When you wake up in the morning, this power hour is a scheduled hour in your day. It cannot be if I have time to do it, I will do it. It has to be a scheduled part of your day. And maybe that's 15 minutes when you wake up, 15 minutes after your workout, 15 minutes after work, 15 minutes after the kids go to bed. It doesn't always have to be all together in 1 hour, but it has to be a total hour a day. And when you start your power hour, also writing down your goals, which has also been like, I don't even know why this helps me so much, but it does, because you have it right there in the forefront of your head of what you're shooting for. And each week I write down my goal for that week. So like if your goal for this first week is Success Club 2, then at the beginning of each power hour, you write Success Club 2. Get my emerald back. Success Club 2, shooting for diamond. Success Club 2, whatever your goal is, write that down at the beginning of every power hour so that you know what you're working for, that you know what your goal is. Okay, so that is all I really want to give you on this spreadsheet. That is top secret because I may get like kicked out if I get found out that I shared that. I don't really know. Okay, all right, so there's that. Now I kind of want to go over the bat with you. If you have one already, or if you want to go to the Sparta page and kind of look at it while we're doing it, whatever, it's totally up to you. But I want to kind of go over the way that I do it, because I think a lot of people try to go down the list when they're doing it, and I do mine just a little bit differently. First of all, when I sit down to work, I've already drank my shake and I've already got my workout in. And that's the first 2 boxes. And that's really nice to just be able to sit down and like check off 2 boxes and be done with it. Like that's just, I don't know, I like checking off things. So it's pretty cool that you get to sit down and check those things off. I really like that it tells you the type of IG stories that you need to have during the day. So those are there for you to check off. I then go to the box that says respond to new likes, comments, and views. That is the first thing I do. I go to my post, my social media post, and I respond to any likes. If they liked it, I shoot them a message just says, thanks for loving my post. If they commented on it, then they get a response to their comment under my post. So that's the very first thing that I do. Social media post is up towards the top. If I haven't already done it, it gets done then. Usually I've already done it, or usually I have a plan to do it later in the day. Next is initiate connections and add followers. This is probably the easiest thing to do, and the thing that most of my coaches slack off on is adding followers. You have to, whether you're on Instagram or Facebook, the same people cannot just see your stuff over and over again. Like they would have reached out to you by now if they were interested. You have to get in front of new people. And do not be afraid that, oh, they're already friends with this person that's a coach, so I'm just not going to add them. Don't do that, because I know that people I've been friends with have signed up with other people, vice versa. It's who they connect with. Maybe they've never connected with any coach that's been on their page, and they're going to connect with you and your story. So make sure that you are adding those friends. 5 to 10 new friends. That's so easy to do. Just go on there and click. Look at the suggested things on Facebook and click. And if you're working on Instagram, I did a whole video. Our whole last team training was on how to find followers on Instagram. So check out that video if you need help with that. Initiate connections. just means that you're going to their social media page and you're commenting on their things. And if you need help in any of these more specifically, please let me know and I can do more trainings or more help on this. I want to keep this call a little bit shorter. Next is invite 5 people to join a challenge group. If you are not inviting people, they are not going to come. You have to go out of your comfort zone and invite people. And maybe that means like cranking the music up, reading the PD before you do it, but you have to reach out to people and they're going to say no, and that's okay. My goal when I started was always I want 1 yes for every 20 people that I invite. If I can get 1 yes for every 20 people, then I am doing good. 5 people a day you need to reach out to and invite. People are not going to come knocking on your door. You have got to invite them. I do not have this chat. Oh, Monica's good. Okay. I wanted to make sure I wasn't saying anything. And then follow up with people that you have invited is the last little box in that connect, invite, and follow up. And that just means if you shot an invite to someone 2 or 3 days ago and they haven't said anything, I send something else and I just say, hey girl, just wanted to make sure that you saw my message. And sometimes they will say, yep, I did and I'm not interested. And sometimes they will say, yes, I did and I just haven't had a chance to get back with you yet. Either or gives you an answer on what they're thinking and what's going on. Next is contribute to your challenge group. If you're not running a challenge group, you need to start practicing now, if you're not running a challenge group, what running a challenge group is. So that means getting in my challenge group and making sure that you're posting your shake, your workout, and you're commenting on people's things. I think it was the National Wake Up Call this past week. It was Emily Favre. She said, what changed my business is when I stopped acting like a coach that was just a coach. And I started acting like an elite coach. And I started doing the things that all the elite coaches were doing, even though I was not an elite coach. And I think that is the key. If you're not running a challenge group, you act like you are. And you get in there and you comment and you do whatever you need to do. And if you're not running a challenge group and you want to, pair up with someone else and start running a challenge group. Recognize achievement is a box. And then your personal development is a box. That goes over the tracker. You fill and check out as many of those boxes as you can. You can see mine right here. I didn't get to every box every single day. I did my best to get to every box every single day. But there were days that not every box got checked off. So don't stress out if you don't get every box checked off. Just do your absolute best. Sit down to work your hour in that day. Okay, I think I've went over everything that I want to go over. I would really like to meet every Tuesday at 9 o'clock for just 10 to 15 minutes to kind of check in with you girls, see how everyone's doing, see if anyone has any questions, need helps with specific things. If that time and day does not work, we'll talk about it in the Strand. Let me know, but I kind of like to set a day and a time where we all know this is where we're going to meet just for the month of February while we're doing Team Cup. Does anyone have any questions about Team Cup? And Monica, if you do, feel free to type them or want to add anything to Team Cup, our conversation. Are we good? Carrie, what's going on in the background over there? You
my cat literally just jumped on the back of my chair and shot into my bed, and I don't know what I thought. It was crazy. That's why I was like, Wild Kingdom over here, okay?
Your face, I was like, okay, I don't know what she thinks about Team Cup now. That's awesome. Oh my God.
I was on your Team Cup last year, so I remember.
Okay, awesome. All right. Monica must have said something. She's good, scared, but good. It's okay. Everybody's scared on their first Team Cup. You will be totally fine. And I think the best thing about Team Cup is that we're in it together. We're here together. We're here to encourage each other together, to motivate each other. If someone's feeling down or feeling like it's not working, we're all here for that person. So here is the best tip that I have for you. If you're not doing well, or if you didn't get your power hour in, or if you're sucking on your nutrition and your workouts, come to our Strand and talk about it and let us help you through it. Don't ghost us and not show up or not be there or not talk to us. Show up, because together we can do this and we can be successful and we can get every prize that's out there. But if you ghost us, it's just not going to work. So I think that's probably my biggest advice I have with Team Cup, because I've led Team Cups in the past within Fit Fighter Nation, where there's been someone that's just like not shown up, period. So I think that's probably the worst thing that could happen. All right, if we are good, then I am going to let you go. I would like, for accountability, for you to carry your faces for accountability, for you to post your goal for this month, what success club that you want to hit for this month. If you have a rank advancement, let us know what you're wanting to rank advance to. And then also a picture of your printed out bats. So success club goal, if you have a rank advancement goal, and then a picture of your printed out bats, and put that all in our strand that we have going on right now. And that is it. And let's go ahead and plan right now for next Tuesday, actually next Tuesday's Fit Fighter Nations call. So I'll get back with you. We'll have another time for next week for us to meet. All right, girls. Thank you for showing up tonight. Bye.